I'm going to start this video off quite frank. I wasn't originally intending to make another I Poorly Explained video, as I want to leave it as a single mediocre video, not create a regretful series. However, after some encouragement from the viewers that I may or may not have force-fed with the previous I Poorly Explained video, I decided to make at least 100 undetermined value. I don't know how many more, so let's get right in. Don't have enough finger grease accumulated onto your phone screen, yet you're no longer inside the mood for shooting random strangers online. Or perhaps you just can't get good. Then I'd like to introduce you The Elder Scrolls V Sky Children of Light, made by that game company, and yes, that is literally their company name. A social indie game that is mostly absent of combative gameplay. There's apparently a mechanic to flip over these crabs, but I think it just overall pisses them off. Sky Children of Light puts you in the role of a small winged pyromaniac on a journey to relive the memories of potato people, aka stereotypical Americans, then set their corpses ablaze. Along your journey, you'll also absorb human-shaped light bulbs to power your magical poncho. Travel across a series of beautifully escaped landscapes such as a land down under music video, the floating islands of Pandora from Avatar, The Last Airbender, Rainforest Cafe. Well, technically not a rainforest, but a forest that just happens to have a constant downpour. So, a forest with rain.
I can't do it. I'm taking a break.
The Winter Olympics. The Office. Florida. A Forerunner construct. And finally, what I presume to be the equivalent of Hell, aka Florida 2.0. Now some of you may be thinking, well, this game is too childish for you. Such a game couldn't possibly satisfy your gaming needs. If that's the case, I assume that you've never played a game like Little Big Planet. Tommy Wiseau has. Speaking of Tommy Wiseau, did you know that Tommy Wiseau has a YouTube channel? Link inside the description. I forgot where I was going with this. As you travel the world of Sky, you will most likely run into other fellow winged pyromaniacs. If you happen to see a Naruto running midget, you should acknowledge these individuals as your veteran players. Either that, they blew enough money to purchase 2 20-piece chicken McNuggets. Total waste. Can't get past this door. Do you just really hate plants? Well, there's a solution. This can't... I think they just pulled that out of their hat. Harness the power of Taco Tuesday with the Gluteus Maximus Flambeau, a constantly lit candle used primarily for setting things on fire. This game won't open. Set it on fire. You don't like these plants? Set them on fire. You're too lazy to bury your relatives? Set them on fire. A poor little manta is tangled in a shrub of plants? Set them both on fire. Don't forget, if you touch tips with your butt torches, you reveal a person's true colors. Not inside the mood for arson or hiding from eldritch abominations? Get an instrument and play mostly tunes from the Zelda franchise. Don't have enough butt-shaped parts to purchase an instrument? Then just have a full-on spastic seizure in front of whoever crosses your path, as they will most likely laugh at your state of distress. Ever watch a show with talking animals? Then you probably believe that rabies-infested dogs and potato-shaped trash bandits can have full-on verbal conversations with each other. This game proves such a thing is less likely. With limited forms of communications with other players, one thing makes a noise and then another will most likely respond with more noise, and it just goes on until one gets bored and leaves. And if you actually want to talk to someone, just take a seat on a bench to create a one-on-one chat room and talk facing in a single direction as if trying to discuss a drug smuggling operation. And just like any other game, the immersion of the game is usually thrown right out the window when it comes to chat rooms. So you have a special, unique username that is mounted upon almost each and every online account you have. Well, too bad. After offering an oversized white book candle creative fellowship with a random stranger you most likely mistaken as a gamer girl, you gain the ability to name this newly acquainted individual, and they have no power over whatever horrendous name you bless them with. So go crazy with the names, or just have an entire friends list filled with Garys, because why not? And moving back towards the storyline of the game, while struggling not to crash land your enchanted piece of fabric, you will have to endure a series of trials. These merciless trials will test your patience. It's cutscenes. Lots and lots of cutscenes. While they do have some skippable cutscenes, others require you to watch for the entire duration. Nothing like a good old cutscene whenever Cthulhu's breathing down your neck. Even the boss fights are just cutscenes of old people playing with the light from your butt candle. After enduring countless cutscenes and collecting enough fluorescent humanoids, you're ready for Miami. Spoiler alert, you die. Well, it may state that you're at risk of losing all your magic poncho, Diesel. It's actually a fact. You are going to lose it all. Nothing like a frame rate drop when going through hell. Don't forget that rock type moves are effective against both fire and flying type Pokemon. With that in mind, here's a barrage of flying rocks. Sooner or later, you'll reach the point of no return, which initially looks like Medusa's garden, but just turns out to be Pompeii. Upon reaching this point, You'll only have a minute or two to share your human light bulbs with the petrified remains of this land before joining their unmoving ranks at the hands of the Rock Johnson. After which the story goes full on Neon Genesis Evangelion, which kind of explains why there was a randomly placed giant robot earlier. After you succumb to your demise, you become a light bulb, then fly to space where a headlight rave is being held. After a few more cutscenes, you are then reborn for replayability, thus setting in motion an endless cycle of dying and rebirth that will go on for all eternity. Why not explore around a little bit more? You might stumble across something you hadn't noticed inside your first playthrough, like the instant pneumonia pond, an SUV, 3 ingredients for omelets, the only talking NPC that tries to persuade you into spending 20 bucks, a Kojima reference, Tommy Wiseau's YouTube channel, a crab infestation, a low poly toilet, and much more. I mean, if you're going to be stuck in a time loop forever and ever, you might as well kick back, relax, enjoy the view, and perhaps make some friends while you're at it. Or just set everything on fire. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoy wasting your time watching this video. Even though it seems as if this dead channel is coming back from the dead, I wouldn't count on it. Thus, I recommend subscribing to Tommy Wiseau's channel, link inside the description. Have you ran into any ads while watching this video? That's because I'm using copyrighted music. Do I care? Not really. Should I be concerned? Most likely. Well, I can't think of anything else to say. Keep it groovy.